All right. Thursday morning, I am walking to work. I wish you could see that. I mean, it's so incredibly dark, so it's like, man, a better phone would probably capture that a little bit, but it's very cloudy. It's like partly cloudy. All right, how you doing? Yeah, it's like partly cloudy right now, and maybe this will help me lose weight more too by me walking more. Yesterday afternoon, I actually not yesterday, but was it on Tuesday or Monday? One of those days. I Crestview Station is one of the stations that we pass by all the time, and yesterday I actually took the bus all the way down to Crestview to catch a train. So if you notice, it was a different kind of area, different look of an area that where I catch a train. Uh, Maybe in the next month or two, that'll be my actual stop that I'll always go to because right next to that station is the Midtown Commons. And it's a development there, and it's part of the transit development, which I in one of the vlogs I actually mentioned that. And I think I said that it was an office building, but come to find out it's mixed. It's a mixed office slash living projects, or not projects, but but development. And so I decided to get off the train, not yesterday, but the day before. I didn't really capture this on the camera, but I decided to get off the train so I can take a look at it. And the lady was about to close. I mean, she was like 15 minutes from closing the leasing office. And she went ahead and gave me a nice tour, which is nice, very nice of her. Saw one of the apartments. Now, the apartment that I saw it was a one bedroom, about 900 square feet, I think. No, it wasn't 900 square feet, but it was pretty nice size, right? But the thing is, the place was nice. It had high ceilings, so you got the extra airiness, which I like. When the ceilings are low, I don't know, it feels like you're kind of being pushed down. But these ceilings were high. In fact, the house that we had in Phoenix a couple of years ago that we had to leave had high ceilings. Not vaulted ceilings, but it had high ceilings, which was nice because it actually felt nice and cool in there. It felt cool, and it felt like I was tall, or I don't know. It just feels more. It has more air, more fresh air, and it felt the energy was great. It was very clean, concrete floors, which is great for pets. Anybody who owns pets and has carpet will definitely understand that. So pets do, piss and shit in the house sometimes. You can walk them 2 or 3. I mean, I remember this one day. I took Charlie's and little boy, whatever the fuck his name is. I just woke up, everybody. But I took Charlie out for a walk, and I swear, I mean, it was my day off. When I got up, about an hour later, I took him for a walk, and then he needed to go walk again. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I was tired, but I was like, fuck it. Took him for a walk. And then, at about 8 o'clock, he needed to walk again. He came in to me and said, hey, I need to walk. Walk me, damn it. So I'm like, oh, really? This soon? I mean, it was like only like 3 hours had passed. I'm like, well, you know, fuck it. Took him for a walk. An hour later, he did not come up to me to ask me to take him to walk. He didn't say, yo, dog, you know, I'm sorry, man. I know an hour ago you took me out, but I got to go out again. He didn't say that. No, he went straight into the kitchen, sniffed around, and I was like, oh, shit. So I got up and tried to get the leash on time. Nah, he used it right in the living room. Did both. Okay? Took care of both items. All right? Dropped off some kids and drained his pipes. I was like, oh, man, really? So, there you go. Dogs, they will do it, no matter how much you take them out. But, you know, here's another thing, too. When you work, you're gone for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. You think a dog's going to wait that long? Hell no. They're going to go ahead and do it. So, there you go. Excuse me. Plus, you know, dogs, when they vomit, they have to do it. They have to get it out. So they're just going to go right on the carpet. And then when you get home, you got to clean that shit up, of course. And the dog ain't going to tell you nothing. They're going to be like, the dog will vomit all over your carpet. You come home, take your shoes off. You're like relaxing. You're like chillaxing and everything. You're like, oh, God, I'm glad I'm home. You sit down somewhere. But then you're like, can you get something to drink? Then you walk and you're like, squish. You're like, oh, all over your feet. You got dog vomit all over your feet. And, you know, it would have been nice if the dog could have told me something. Like, hey, as soon as I got home, Charlie comes up to me, and, you know, he should say something like this. Hey, man, I got a little sick. I vomited it right there, man. Hey, watch out for that spot. That would have been nice, right? But no, the dog will look at you stupid. And then he starts laughing at you. Then he starts laughing at you when you do step in and he's like, and I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. Sorry about the camera shaking, but I am walking. I don't have image stabilization on this camera. Whew, even the iPhone 5 I think will do better than this phone does. This phone's like, ooh, that does kind of look artistic though.